Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of the A-Train channel. I will be playing some games, some SimCity games. First and foremost, that's our first episode. Let's hop right into some SimCity action. We're going to go ahead and open it up. For those of you that do not have this game, you can download it from EA Games. Actually, I will leave a link in the description below. But while we wait for it to fire up here, if you want to join in on the fun, let me know your comments. Give me some of screenshots of your cities. Our first city here is going to be just to basically a starter city, just to show how to get some basic functions of the game. And there are some really good players out there that I've been watching over the last couple months that during quarantine here, during the COVID-19 thing, and it's just looked like fun. And I really got back into SimCity, a little bit of history. I've always been a SimCity nut, right from the very first one for the old Commodore all the way to the current one. Skylines I'll be getting into in a little bit, but SimCity is more of a basic one. I think it's simpler than SimCity 4 actually. SimCity 4 was great because you could download a bunch of buildings. We'll do some episodes on that too, but first and foremost, I really want to get into just a basic city. First and foremost, we need to basically create you can see some of the other areas that I've been trying to mess around with over the last couple weeks. But first and foremost, let's get into create a game. Now, first, you get to pick your region basically, and there's certain things that you really want to look for on this. You notice if you can take a look at them and see exactly what they're made of. So if you kind of hit next, right, you can name your region. And basically, if you take a look at all of this around here, this is what buildable land, for lack of a better term. So I'm going to start off with an area that has a lot of buildable land. Notice this one has a lot of mountains, a lot of rivers, not a lot of flat land to really take advantage of. So, oh geez, this one just looks reflection atoll, reflection of nastiness right there. Oh, we got some islands here. That doesn't. Ooh, look, volcano right there. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Let's keep on going. Rambling Badlands. Let's see. Oh, that might be kind of fun, but that's for later on. Let's try to find something a little bit better, just so we can really mess with Viridian Woods. Keep an eye out for that one. That one might be our winner right there. But let's see. Discover. Oh, that one looks a lot of water there. That's not bad. Titan Gorge. Titan Gorge. Oh, Titan Gorge might be our winner. Let's check the other ones first real quick. Oh, that'd be a nice one for some resorts and stuff. But let's go back to Titan Gorge. Okay, I'm going to do Titan Gorge. Now we'll name this. Let's again leave if you want me to rename it. Any name suggestions down in the comments below, and join in on the fun. Let's first and foremost. I'm going to stick with just something. Let's go with types of shoes. So we'll just go something ridiculous that has actually a lot of brands. So we'll go the shoebox, right? The shoebox region is what we're going to call it here. So that'll be fun. Now, it does give you a sandbox mode option. Now, sandbox mode basically is exactly what it says. Unleash your all buildings and limited cheats available without random disasters. You really don't want to do that. That's kind of a cheating. Of course, that's why they leave it unchecked. It's kind of a cheat to where you're allowed all the buildings right off the bat. So we don't want that. We want to start with a challenge from the game. Also, I think you're given like 500,000 simoleons instead of the regular 50,000 to start. So let's see. Set up a region. Okay, we got that. Oh, this is great. Okay, now let's see what happens when we click on this. Oh, fantastic. Okay, now these are really important. So these, you'll notice. You'll notice the squares here. Now these are basically cities that you can claim. You got the highway basically rolling around here, and I believe the white is rail. Yes, yep, over here is the key. So the white is rail, and then you got these little areas here. These are called Great Works locations. Now these are important because you can build things like a major like ecosystem or a major population spot, or international airport, but you have to be careful because each one of these Great Works locations is going to require some of these resources. So once you start a regular city, so like this one has 0 oil, so we got coal, we'll have ore, oil, and then water, and then of course wind. So this region looks pretty good for wind power, which is what we'll start with probably. But just for fun, let's see. It looks pretty flat. Let's go to a flatter one so we can just really set up a nice solid city. But you look, boy, it's got a lot of ore. Does any other city have ore in the region? Because we don't want to waste building over that ore if we don't have to. Not bad. Looks like Wrangler's Rest has some ore, but let's go with it's got a lot of coal. So does that one. Okay, let's start with this one. This one's relatively flat, and if you notice, it is right along the highway here. Wish we could zoom in, but we can't. But let's claim Mustang Run. Okay, now our goal for this city is to try to get our mayor approval rating above 90%. I don't think I've ever done it before, but we're gonna try like I said, over the last couple of weeks. I've really been trying on this, so we'll wait for Mustang Run to go ahead and load up. And oh yeah, that's beautiful. Look at all this. Look at all this flat land. Now controls are relatively simple. To pan, you just use your right mouse button. So right click, hold it down, and you can move either which way. To zoom in and out, use your scroll wheel. And then, of course, to change your angle, use your left. Just hold down your left mouse button, and you can go ahead and rotate any which direction you want, which is really nice. So a lot of the older SimCity games, especially SimCity 4, doesn't really have that. You have to basically just hold. Remember, you had to hold like control or whatever to rotate. Basically, 90 degrees was all you could do. So let's see here. What do we want to do first? So you'll notice this is highlighted red. So real quick, over to the left here are some of your great work sites. So let's see what happens. If we click on that, it takes you right to that. And notice I'm not approved to run any of these. So solar farm, not going to work very well, unfortunately, because I don't really want to run that yet. And of course, we're not approved, but 500,000 simoleons. Wow, that is impressive. That's an impressive amount of money. So let's see what else we got. International Airport. We got the Space Center. Ooh, that'd be kind of fun. Million simoleons. And then we have what appears to be archaeology. Not archaeology, but archaeology. That might be kind of fun too. We'll see, but that's 1,000,000 simoleons too. But you see over here, and if you want to get out of that, you just click on another one. But we are already in our city view. This is your region view over here, and then you got your city view, which is, this turns red when you need something. So that's really nice. And then what you have is city specialization, which we use for mining, drilling, trading, electronics, culture, gambling, Mega Towers, the Academy, and of course the Omega Company. We won't get into a lot of those for this one because, again, we're building the city from scratch. We're not going to use any of our resources. We're going to go straight from city policy, from taxation to the population, and then from education to crime to hospital to health, all that good jazz. So if you hit over here, here's all your data maps. So this will show you, for example, I mentioned the mining and stuff. So if you go to that coal map, like, do we have any coal here? Look at this big spot of coal. So that would be great if we were to indeed set up a mining town. We would go here and then put some mining shafts down in there to try to do that. But again, we're not going to do that. To get out of there, you just click on it, get out of there. All right, we'll close you down. Okay, so let's rock and roll with our first building. Now you notice here it already has given us a large kind of avenue on this. So we need to get back to our city because that's red. Notice the road is red, and it looks like they're using a high density avenue for that. So let's go ahead. Now you got to be careful because if you hold over it, notice 10 simoleons. You'll see that on the bottom, 10 simoleons for every little splot. So it is maximum density supported, so that's great in the future. But right now, we just kind of want to extend it a little bit. Notice the grid lines will help us out a little bit. But see, look at that, $5,000 already just for that. So let's go ahead and we will stop right about. We'll get her about 5,000 just to get us a little bit in there. So let's go ahead and build some. First and foremost, we'll go, now it does say low density streets, but I have learned that if you can keep your spending down initially on these, you'll make a lot of money, so you can actually afford eventually not to have to upgrade these. So I go right to high density streets right here. And normally I try to use the grid lines, which they recommend, to try to basically keep my areas roughly the same. So I don't want a lot of intersections though, because that's going to cause a lot of traffic. So let's see if we can't. Another, you can do the square thing. If you do that, and I believe it should. Yeah, there we go. That's kind of nice. Road overlap. Road overlap. Okay, no big deal. We'll go back to straight. So if we go back to straight and then boom, and then connect those. But you see that really cuts down on a lot of our simoleons there. So let's go to zones, because that is, notice all of them blinking, and you'll see your low wealth, medium wealth, and high wealth demands over here. It does say we need some industry, but it wants residential first for some reason. So let's do that, but we don't want to place our residential very close to our industry because it's dirty. And also the industry, we got to watch out for the wind too. So if we go over here and see where our wind is, let's see, which one are you? Where are you, wind? Okay, so let's see what way our wind is blowing. Oh, that's perfect. So perfect area for our industry will be kind of down here, so it blows any air pollution that we may have right out of town, so our residents won't be too upset with that. So let's go ahead. Let's pop two areas. You can just click on the industry, and if you hold control down and click on the area, you'll notice it filled in the whole area rather nicely. So after that, we will need some residential. You see residential is picking up again. And what we would like to do is try to keep, again, the exact same. I'm going to try that square thing again to see if it does. There we go. But you don't want to spend, again, not too. Oh, that was stupid. Sorry, everyone. So that's another 7,000. Let's see. I believe it's about that size. Those look pretty square, right? Okay. Now we only got 19,000 simoleons left, so we need to be careful. So we're gonna go ahead and put in some residential. Now it's gonna want us to put in some power for these folks, right? Now you note the wind was blowing this way, so I'm planning eventually to build an oil plant or some sort of pollution plant over here, because it just puts out so much more energy and it's much more efficient. So what I'll do right now, we need to get a road out there, but it doesn't really matter as long as it's as long as it is a road. It'll power everything. So let's get this out here, and let's see. Let's get some power up in here. 8,000 for this, and you'll notice the wind. Look at all that wind, 3 megawatts and 10 miles per hour. So 3 megawatts as opposed to if you went to like an oil, 150 megawatts. But you'll notice down here, or you'll notice on it's only $80 or 80 simoleons an hour. So let's see. Actually, I kind of want to spread that road down a little farther, so it kind of bright. No, can't overlap. See, I don't like that. That's kind of stupid. Let's zoom in. I don't know why it won't let me overlap with the rail system, but no biggie. Let's plop in our power plant really quick, because they have no power right now. So you got to set her amongst the road, and let's see. Let's plop it in there, and ooh, only down to 7 simoleons. So. All right. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. But we're running pretty slow. If you go down here, you got your speed controls, which is turtle speed. You can move up to llama. And then, of course, the big daddy, which is cheetah speed, which is kind of funny because they kept the same name structure going on. But so far, we're looking okay for power. We just got to wait for some wind to kick it up. Now, if you notice, it gives you this little icon right here. Now, that's an edit. So if you hit that, you can add, like, turbines, larger turbines. This is an improved vertical. Ooh, that looks cool. Wind power amplifier. Oh, wind power sign. Well, we got to add the sign, right? Yep, got to know where it's at. It's only 200 simoleons. We'll be okay. And you know it's a road too, so that road can basically extend. If you click on that, you can basically extend the road to add more winds as we get to it. Notice over here, though, this is what is needed. You'll see what is needed from the city and what the capacity is right now. So right now we're basically making 4 megawatts in excess based on the city that we have. Ooh, and look at that. we're already turning a profit from our city. So that's very nice. Very nice. So let's head back over to the city. Oh, what do you got? See, notice how this is red. We need some water. Some water in this beast. So let's do this real quick. Let's click on that. What do we got? Oh, a little water tower. Okay. Oof, boy, not a lot of good places. You don't want to set it next to industry, really. We'll do it for now, but it's just tough because that will become polluted eventually. But due to it, actually, maybe if we can set it, you'll notice it gives you how many gallons, kilogallons it'll give you. Boy, this is 1262. It's just so much better over here. We'll put it right to the entrance of the city. We'll see what happens there. That should suffice. And again, it gives you the meter over here to the right. That's really helpful. So let's just hold up real quick. Let that start pumping. Okay. Now what else is it saying here? Let's see. This is beeping at me. Some sewage. Sewage is the worst. It really pollutes your city. So the quickest you really want to get to like a sewage treatment plant, and notice the 3 check on your checklist there in orange. You need a town hall in region, town hall upgrade to city hall in region, and then Department of Utilities. Okay, so that's the only way to get that. So that we'll have to work up to that. We will set this guy the way out here where the sun don't shine. 3,500 simoleons, no big deal. We'll plop that right there, and hopefully there we go. Look at that sewage get out of there. Yeah, there we go. Cleaning up the city, one piece of garbage at a time, which we will need garbage eventually. So so far so good. We're basically just trying to bust up that profit right here. So we better a little bit of time here and let it go. Let's see what else we should be able to add. Let's see here. This is going to be a major problem at our intersection, because what happens is as your city gets larger, cars are going to be coming off this highway right here, right into here, and it'll be backed up right here. So eventually I'll probably get rid of this intersection right here, and then just keep this intersection so it allows more access into the city to keep our traffic down. So while I'm talking about that, let's go ahead. Let's try to get some more industry in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to build it right on the edge over here. So I'll add a road, but I don't want to spend a ton on it. So be careful when you're doing this. You definitely want a road on the edge. Let's have 44. See, I mean, those roads are just so expensive, but trust me, you don't want to have to upgrade. We'll upgrade this road eventually, but you don't want to have to upgrade these darn roads. It just takes forever, and it's rather annoying. Rather annoying. So let's fill you in with some industry. Oh, that looks nice. Watch it. Look at it just pop up in the. Let's see. Look at that pollution. I really like this angle too. When you get in there, take a look at your city. It's really nice when you get some nice high skyscrapers in there. Really fun to see your city grow like that. So let's see here. Looks like we need some commercial. We need some commercial zones, and we're about 764 per hour. Okay, now. I am a big fan of putting your commercial zones right along the main drag here, just so it kind of creates like a downtown feel. Once your city, just kind of future planning, if you want to call it that. But I don't want to spend a ton of money right now on this high density avenue, so that's kind of why I'm waiting right now for the just for my budget to basically increase a little bit. Now you can click on this, and there are certain you can see there's a bond. You can basically take out a loan, and then there's different types of course different bonds that you can take. 25 simoleons, 25,000 simoleons rather. Ugh, can't even talk right now. Is the max that we can take out right now until we get all of these. So I'm not going to do that right now. What I'm going to do is go back to taxes. But I can't do anything right now until the town hall has been built. But you see I'm roughly up to about 10,000 simoleons, making a decent amount per hour. So I'm going to extend this just a little more. Just a little. Just so we can get some... There we go. So I just want to get some, if you don't hold down control, you can basically line the street that you just made. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line both of these streets right now and get those grown. So there we go. See, we're looking nice and square so far. I don't like this little area right here. I wish I would have planned a little better, but unfortunately, the rest of the city should be in nice square grid form blocks, so it will really look nice when it's all full. I'm a big component of, or I'm a big advisor of really getting those, you know, your city packed to the fullest of useful things. So there we go. We're almost at 1,000. But I can't increase any taxes yet because I don't have a town hall. Let's wait till we get to about 10,000 again before I add a little longer of this high density avenue, and then we'll see if we can't. I'm just gonna go a little bit more. There we go. I'm gonna go to the high density streets. I believe we're still on the square. Be careful. This will get you because sometimes it won't let you. It'll say you're overlapping. So just switch it back to straight roads, and you should be just fine. But let's do this here. And boy, I don't know if that's. I don't think that's the same size. Let me get a top view here, because sometimes those grid lines really trick you to not being the same size. I don't think that is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you. Let's extend you a little more. We'll see what you do now. Let's see. There we go. That looks good. That's 4,000. It's down to 5. See if I can get another one in. Ooh, look at that. Yep. I'm putting in some more residential right here. Because people, they're needing some people. That's what that icon is. They need some people there to work. See how the happy faces. Yeah, the dirty industry is just loving it. Look at this. Look at all the smoke pouring out right now. Let's see. Okay, so we'll just wait for that to grow a little bit. Ooh, notice my as my population grows to a whopping 354. Insane, folks. Insane. This is a booming metropolis. I don't care what you say. Again, if you guys want to play along, go grab the game over at EA Games. I'll leave a link down in the description below. Thanks for joining the A-Train Station, A-Train YouTube channel. This is my first video, but I do have another channel, but it's not dedicated to SimCities or playing some games. But this is really fun. This is really fun to share this with you guys, so appreciate everyone watching, and hey, tell your friends. It's a good time. So let's keep on rolling here. Look at our profits really starting to pick up. And notice how this is filled in now. So now I can hit control, or if I click on the commercial again, hit control. Let's fill that in with some more commercial. There we go. Yeah, and see, it's still screaming for some more residential. If you look down here, look at our demand for residential, similar to the other SimCity games. If you're not familiar with it, they'll always give you that demand on what exactly what the city needs. So it's still looking, yeah, because this commercial zone still wants some more people. Boy, they might be a little too big, but no biggie. Let's complete this one here. Let's get this road out here. I know it destroyed that one, but no problem. It's keeping up with our grid. Let's add another one. What do we got? 6,200 simoleons. Let's add another. And let's get some more jobs in there. Let's go back to our industry. Let's fill you in. Should really make these people happy here. And now, if you kind of zoom out, right now would be a prime time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make another block right here, but I'm going to keep it relatively empty because what I would like to see right there is my town hall. And any sort of other things, because we already want healthcare. Now, this stuff is expensive, so you kind of got to wait until you get a decent-sized population to really start putting that stuff in. I know I'm a stickler for the high-priced roads right now, but trust me, you'll thank me in the end when you're trying to upgrade everything for better density of housing and population. Because if you notice, let me click off. Let me show you something. So if you click on a house. Oh, that's a business, sorry. But still, see the land value is really low. We'll be able to pick that up when we add some parks and some leisure activities for the residents to do. So this is low land value and low density, but they're happy. They're really happy. We want to get this all the way up here, and then, of course, this all the way up here and for our beautiful city. So right now we're looking good. We're still in the green. We got some residential needs basically for the city. And again, I'm just trying to wait to pick up some more funds so we can extend this again. So we'll go to about there. And like I said, I'm going to put in that block right now for a high density street. Hopefully it gives me, come on. I hate when it doesn't. There we go. Sometimes it just doesn't give you that proper grid line. So what I'm going to do here is we'll go to the government side and notice it's wanting that town hall. I check all 3 boxes there. Let's do it. Let's grab it. And you'll notice red boxes all over the place. Now, you also notice to the north side there, to the upper side of the building, there's some clear white, faint white lines. So that means that we'll be able to add on that way. The red means that you can't add on to this building any other way. So maybe that means that our plot isn't big enough. So what I'll do is, if you notice right here, look at that. That's almost perfect because then I can add on all over the place. But I'm not going to need to, so I'll just add on in the back. So what I'll do is I'll put this right on the main street right there, and you'll notice I'll be able to, the bottom side, basically the south side of the building, I'll be able to add on. So let's place you right there. Oh, look at everyone so happy. Except this guy. What's wrong with you? Making a lot of profit. Come on. Give me a smile on the face. Ooh, your hard work has paid off. Now, let's give it a name. All right, folks. I'm going to need some name suggestions, but right now Mustang Run just isn't cutting it. And what are we? In the shoe region, right? The shoe box. That's right. Let's go Puma for the first one. Some Puma. Puma is the name of the city right now, so that looks great. We're making about 1,500 simoleons an hour. That looks good. We're still at cheetah speed, so people should be growing. Boy, industries, we need somewhere to ship our freight. Okay, now shipping your freight. Now let's see what's our only a 73%. Remember, our goal is try to get up to that 90. So let's do this. If we go over our freight, maybe our target should be to try to get some freight on the railroad tracks. And I believe if we go down to our city specialization, they want gambling right now and the Omega Company. We're going to do that. Trading. I believe there is a trading. So there's a trade depot. 10,000 simoleons, but we're going to hold off on that. We're going to try to build a nice solid foundation for the city right now. Because we still got some empty spots. You know, everything looks kind of dull, and I don't really care much for that. Again, 90% approval rating. That's what we're looking for. So let's fill in the rest of this with some commercial because that's going to be free. We can finally get some more infrastructure on the road here. Let's get that back to the road. Oh, I don't understand why it's doing that to me. Go this way. There we go. Haha. Found you. Roads can't outsmart me. Come on, son. All right. So that's looking pretty good. Again, get a little happy. Now, get a lot of dirty industry going on right now, and eventually we will need the fire station, and that's kind of why I left these 2 blocks open. So that's what I'm going to do again. I'm going to build another square right here, and we're at 50. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful, because I'm going to do another one right here. Let's get some more people in town to pay those taxes, right? That's what we want. And they're already they need more workers. So fortunately, I'm going to leave this area open for future police, health, or hospital, police, and a fire station. I do believe we're going to need some garbage disposal here coming up soon because they're not complaining about it quite yet. But they will, trust me. Once that garbage hits, it's all over. It is all over, folks. So let's see here. What else do I do? So this place still needs people, it looks like. Not enough shoppers. So they're still wanting some more people in the area. Now, remember, when you're adding people, you're also using all your resources. So your sewage is going to go, your sewage capacity is going to go down. I can't believe the windmill's still working for this size city. I know it's only 644. Also remember, the lower valued, lower density areas also consume more. So that's another thing that I failed to realize at first. So I really wanted to get these things rocking and rolling as soon as I could, just get them up to higher class areas. Not a huge deal, but it definitely does affect it. It affects your power usage. So now this. Okay, this is weird. This is off grid. I don't like that. I don't like when it doesn't give me the same grid. We're gonna get Is it 4? Does it give me price here? No. I don't like when it doesn't give me a correct grid size. So, let's see here. We go back to straight roads here. Try to get more of a top view because that isometric view really can hinder you sometimes. So, I'm going to try to build you nice and straight, but I don't know why it wants to curve on me. Does that look like it's curving, kind of? No matter. Let's see what goes on here. All right, now I'm going to go back to square. Gosh, it still wants to do that, doesn't it? That is not the same area, but let's move it in a little bit. Just try to get it slightly close, so then maybe we'll change it. There we go. Now we can change our snap locations. That looks good there. Yeah. Beautiful. All right, and we still want some residential. Now, what I'm going to do, I am going to fill these with residential, but remember I said that you want to get some high class going on? That's where you go to your parks, and you'll notice the single, lower, middle, and kind of upper class regions. So what I do is I like plopping in some high class, large fountain park. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, a reflecting pool. I don't know, what do you guys want? Let's go with a large fountain. And what I want to do is I want to satisfy the residents. So I like to place it right in the middle, smack dab, kind of like in the corner over here, because that's going to help everything over there. And if you kind of like X off, notice, see how things start to really develop there. We're not a big enough town yet to be able to really see the benefits of having the park right there, but you will soon, and I'll show you once we do it. And they're not that expensive to upkeep. So I'm going to put another one over in this area right here. Let's see. Let's do that. And you see how everyone gets nice and happy there. Oh, yeah. I get nice reflecting pool. That's looking nice. Nice. We got some more people coming in. That should help our income there. Oh, there we go. There's our waste disposal, our trash. So let's do this. Garbage dump. Ugh, also a nasty, nasty place. So I place this way out there. Boy, 9,000. Unbelievable. We'll plop that there. So we got a little landfill. However, we need to make sure that we can pick up all the trash. So let's add a garbage truck garage to it. Again, the little blue dots are where you can place things. So, oh, wow. Place it all the way down there if you wanted to. But we're not going to do that. We like to keep things compact, right? So let's add one right there. Okay, that's looking good. We're about 32 minutes into the first episode, guys. So establishing this town is looking pretty good. Oh, here they come. Yeah, picking up all the trash. That's right. I like seeing it. It's really cool if you slow it down. You can actually see zoom in on the dump trucks and see what they're doing, where they headed. Yep, there you go. Oh, picking up some trash there. We need to make some money quick, so let's get it back up here. So this should really help. And oh, our fire department already needs some. Now, if you notice, look at that, 400 simoleons an hour. I want to say dollars, sorry everyone. But 400 simoleons an hour. Woo. And 20,000. I don't even have enough money for it yet. So we need to wait a quick second before we add the fire station. But no big deal. Even though we got a building on fire right now, right as I say that. But we did add this nice little area for it. So let's hurry up and get that fire station in there. Come on. Come on. I definitely don't want to take out a loan. I will be in no one's debt. That is not my style. We shall wait. We shall make our own money. All right, come on. $400 more. We got this. Just bear with me, people. Come on. All right, 22. Oh, my goodness. Oh, geez. Everything's lighting up. We're going to place her quickly. We're going to put her right on the avenue here just so we can add on. There we go. And they're going to have to wait for workers. So just hiring for some firefighters. Hopefully some people have been training in our town of 879. 879 Sims just rolling. Looks like we got a problem here, folks. Yeah, they need to hustle. There they go. Yeah, they're putting out some fires. All right. You can see where the truck is. That's pretty cool. All right, what I'm going to do now, hold on one second. going to hop out of there real quick and lower you down a little bit. There we go. I'm sorry about that, everyone. Right while the fire was burning. Oh, what a bloomin' mess. Hold on one second. I'm just messing with the game audio itself. I don't want it to be too loud for everyone so you can actually hear my voice. So let's quiet it down a little bit. There we go. That looks a little better. I like the background noise, but not enough to where it ruins it. So let's see. Now notice how all these buildings, it actually gives you 4 buildings burned down per day. Ouch. We need to get rid of those. Notice the bulldozer actually gives you the stats on what needs to, and you get these nice icons. It also tells you why the building burnt down, so or is abandoned or is rubble. So if you notice, that's rubble. That's what the bulldozer, red bulldozer means. So we'll get rid of those. And then the yellow houses, what is that? Why are they gone? Oh, also, that's just an abandoned building. Okay. Now, luckily, we should be able to get those back once we clear them out, because industry, these people need places to work. That's all. They just need some places to work. So they will do that. We got planes flying by. I don't know where all these jets are coming from. It's unreal. Oh, yeah, look at them rise right now. Oh, I don't definitely. So I got 0 and 0. That's good. Let's see. Under construction. What are we building here? Ugh, gross. So that means dirty. Dirty. Everything's dirty because I got no education going on right now, which is, we'll get there. We'll get there. You got to keep this above in the green. And there's 2 things that really, really affect it. And that is the healthcare. So this guy right here. And then, of course, your crime, and then the education. Now, it is important to get that education in there. But what we do is we build a nice, again, like I mentioned, a very nice little foundation of a city to where people want to come and hang out and live and build that population to where you can just keep adding on. I cannot believe that we need, let's see what we're still, look at it, we're still 3.2 in excess. Isn't that something? Just by 1 windmill. Now that does start to go down quickly once the density starts rising. So there we go. We're in second middle class area right there. That's pretty solid. The middle range for simoleons or for the Sims. So some nice little houses. Honey, I'm looking for your favorite llama. Oh, that's disgusting. You got thoughts of everyone. Whew. Oh, yeah, they might need a hospital here soon. Once we get to 1,000, how about that? That'll be our goal. What's our 77%? Still not very happy with the industrial side. And I think I know why, because they don't have that shipping, that freight station that I mentioned before. So let's give it to them. Let's give the industry, if I'm the mayor. Oh, speaking of which, that's what I want to do. So notice our taxes, right? So residential taxes, you can add another percentage point on there. See if that affects the demand, because what you don't want is to increase that tax rate, and then you see this just drop. Your residential demand just drop. That's boinkers. That ain't gonna cut it. So, but notice our per hour really started to jump a little bit there. So let's do this. Let's go to trading. Let's see if we can put one of you in here. I don't like it. Now that little red box, because we're gonna need some storage to get these things out of there, but I really like the location. Dang. Let's try over here. Yeah. Right behind it, if you notice, I can still fit a lot of... let's do that. Okay, look at all industry's happy now. Happy smiling faces. Oh, holy smokes. How'd they get so many? Okay, you can upgrade this. And we're looking at just regular freight. There's coal freight. Here we go. The small warehouse accepts freight shipments from local industry. Boom. Industry that doesn't have a place to ship its freight may go out of business. Oh, I like it. They are going to be happy. Oh, yeah. Let's load this place up. Oh, that looks nice. How many? Oh, limit reached. All right, now we got to get some trucks to ship it out, right? Boy, 3,000 simoleons for a truck garage? Must be outside their minds. All right. There we go. Oh, look at it fill up. Oh, that's fantastic. I'd like to see. What's this? Manage global. You must add storage lots to trade resources on it. Add storage. I thought I just did. Okay, no big deal. I think that's just for the engine. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. So you see, I'm still going, but that just means they're sending out. So I think if we wanted to do global items, it would need to be like our coal, oil, ore, metal, yeah, and alloy. Okay, yeah, and we don't want to do any of that. We're a straight up taxation town based on business and residents. So it looks like our residential demand is still holding steady with that tax hike. So that's good. So let's go back to our city. What are they saying? Yeah, we still need some more residential. So we're gonna add. Let's do this. Let's get on our block again. It's still messing with me. I don't like that. Needs to make up its mind, but I definitely. Okay. I'm going to have to bite the bullet here because that is definitely bigger. But. And more expensive, of course. Now, remember I mentioned about upgrading these roads? Yeah. Let's add our residential, though, first. That's looking good. They'll love that. Oh, let's go right here, too. Now, remember when I mentioned about upgrading the roads? Yeah, here's where it would be just terrible if we didn't do it. So what you can do is click on the roads. You go to, oh, they're really screaming for healthcare now at 2,300. Oh, no biggie. We'll wait real quick. But see, it says road upgrade. Go to this. You can click on it. Medium density, high density. And you'd have to do this for every segment of the road. And that is, and you can imagine in a city like this, yeah, it's pretty labor intensive, and you want to build. You don't want to sit there and upgrade roads. So, heck with that, right? Let's see here. Okay, so the healthcare is really struggling, but we're at 3140. What I'm going to do though is let's see. We got 2 parks right here. Let's keep an eye on our utilities. Let's make sure our water's still good. Water's looking good. Power, make sure our power's still good. Sewage, looking good. And I don't think it really gives us anything, but we're still good on the old garbage. So, all right, Puma. Citizens have spoken. Let's get a clinic, because I think that's what's our. Let's see what we got. 72%. What is the main problem? It's tough to say. Our city, it's a good looking city so far, relatively clean. But we need to get some more peeps. Oh, there's a fire down there. That's nice. Let's get some more some more commercial in here so we can get some goods rocking and rolling before we add. Again, it's not crazy out of hand yet with the health, but it'll get there. Trust me, they'll start getting on me pretty quick here. I'm going to add a little more residential and then let's get some more of those. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start saving some land for the schools and for like a big play area, like playground park area for the residents. So let's see. We're going to keep this rolling and see once we get it up a little more. I did see a fire need. So what we can do here. Now these get kind of expensive. So I'm going to wait right now because we really don't need it yet. I'm just kind of sandbagging right now, just try to get that hourly simoleon rate up. So let's keep her going here. And so far, I'm liking the looks of it. Our power's still looking good, but let's see. Let's see the town hall. Let's see what they say. Hopefully, no one's rioting. No regrets, Mayor. Some crazy guy, Dr. Vu. Max's man. We have to bring him back. We need a bit bigger of a town to give him 5,000. I'm not gonna do that. 5,000 simoleons, not worth it. We will have to put in a police station here eventually. But I think priority-wise, it's going to have to be this clinic. So It's only 20,000, but if you notice, 400 an hour. The clinics are tough. I'd like to wait for a hospital, but let's put you right there. A little room to upgrade. And then what kind of add-ons can we give you? Let's see. Oh, we got to have the sign. Got to let people know where you at. So we'll keep an eye on it right now. They'll start yelling again, and then you got to put some more patient waiting rooms and then maybe even an ambulance bay. But, 12 deaths per day. Holy smokes. Then here's all the sick people. You'll see them hopefully rush to once this place is open here. They should. There they come. Yeah. Yeah, they whine about it, and then they don't want to come. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, abandoned building because of the deaths. Okay. I was going to say, hopefully someone's not dying right now. That's no good. Germs map. Let's see this. Of course, over by the industry here. No, remember, that's why we kept all the industry over here. You want to keep it separate from your residential area. So that's not bad. Let's see. Air pollution. Yep, see all in the corner, and I'm shocked not a lot over here from any of this, but I guess we don't have really anything blown in the sky right now. What's this? Ground pollution. Yep, see, I like that. We really isolated everything, so that's really good. Let's move on. Let's get some more residential going. We're at about 4,000. And what's okay, we're at 74. Whew. Boy, tough crowd, folks. Let's add some more high-density streets here. And now that we have the grid lines actually figured out, what I'm going to do is, see, I don't like that, how it doesn't give it, like, I wish it would extend it right now. There we go. Yeah. Expensive, but worth it. There we go. All right. Now, we're going to rock some residential. That's a lot of residential. But here's what I'm going to do for this guy. Remember the parks situation. I'm going to add some more parks here. Let's do some just small fountain parks, Maybe over in this corner because we know we're going to build that way anyway. They'll like that. Let's put another one down in this area. Kind of right on the main corner here. They'll all like that. They'll enjoy that. Oh, see, that's what we want right there. We want those big ones showing up. Oh yeah, yep, those ones are helping. I don't like kind of the lower classes going on over here. We'll get to them. We'll add some more. I think they may need some shopping areas or something to get it really really bustling over there. We'll add kind of another commercial strip going down this way here in a bit. As of right now, though, we're looking good, about 5,000 simoleon profit, and eventually we'll be able to rock some schools. So that's my main goal, to get a nice educated system going on here. We got some good room. Actually, let's get the cop shop going. What do we got blinking here? Oh, we got an upgrade. Okay. Let's upgrade you. Crowd likes that. I think it was because we surpassed 5,000 Sims. Oh, everyone really likes that. That's good. That's good. How's this going? Still not letting the escalator. Okay. I think the industry's still pretty happy though. Yeah. I don't see a lot. Let's see what their how we looking here? So commercial happiness on the rise, but still 72. Oof. We can do better, folks. We can do better. Yep, there we go. I knew it. Let's get some crime fighting going on here. 30,000. It's gonna hurt our hourly rate, but no big deal. We're well above the 5,000. I try to keep it around above 5,000 threshold. That seems to be solid. Now, I do want to. We got to get the sign out there. People need to know. That's where they're headed, folks. Yeah, right there. And a little police pole. That's cool. And let's get some more cars out on the road. Boy, 10,000. How many cars you get for that? 2 cars. Okay. Boy, but look at that, 225 simoleons an hour. Kind of dropped us a little bit, but that really helps with the crime. That should. Oh, look at, yeah, there's some. Oh, vacant. Oh, okay, just hiring. Okay. Oh, and see, now we got some power problem, and that makes sense. So let's go add. Oh, wow. Whew. Let's add some more wind turbines. And you see how it jumps it up once you add one. And the windmills aren't terribly expensive, but once your city gets bigger, you can't. You just have to get rid of it and go with a solid oil or coal, whatever. Pick your poison, and that's why we plan on having it down here. Because remember, the wind was fading to the northeast, basically from this direction, so it blows all that air pollution out of there. If indeed you have some, so we're still not really in the. Let's see. There we go. That'll jump us right up in the green. Beautiful. How's our stinky garbage dump doing? Oh, yeah, we're good. See, eventually you can put an incinerator on there, which is kind of nice, but we don't have that option right now. Let's go make sure back to our cop shop that we're looking good. 2 of the 10. So this is the problem. These jail cells fill up really quick. So, that's why, unfortunately, the lower class, I keep saying lower class, but the lower wealth areas, kind of create more crime. So you really try to limit the lower. You want more areas like this, right? Because there's just not a lot of crime, so your jail cells don't fill up. So let's do this. They really like the small fountains. So let's get a fountain out there, and then how about another one? Yeah, right here in the middle. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's where it's at. And let's see, we got about, what, 9 minutes left of this one. Well, we'll go about an hour 10 for this. Oh, look at that building. That is where it's at right there. So let's click on that guy, and look at that. That's what we want right there. Land value, really high, with a nice pool on top. A little pool. Oh, a little sunbathing going on. Maybe a little hot tub right there. Yeah, that's nice. Now, what we need to make sure of is we don't deprive them of some shopping, because they be shopping, folks. They be shopping. Let's add another plots right here. Now, we don't want it to be so big, though, because those are more for our residential, right? So what I'm going to do, and I really hate doing this, but I'm going to cut it. No, you know what? I'm not. Let's see how it grows. I'm going to give them a nice big area of. Then we'll add one more residential, and don't forget, let's get them a nice park in the area. So I will say this: they're getting pretty close to this nastiness. So keep an eye on your utilities, folks. Make sure that they don't go into the red, or else all these people start moving out of town. And this is looking good. We're still at 6,000 plus. So looking really good. I'm going to add a little more infrastructure here. Oh, don't have my blocks on. There we go. Let's do that. Let's move you to here. Let's get you there. And just simply add in for planning on the road so we can keep everything nice and straight again, like I mentioned. Okay. Now I bet you're going to... You let me? Oh, okay, cool. Oh, yeah. 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 All right, it's looking good. Now, I'm not going to add any more industry because industry is just dirty, and look at our residential. People want to come live here. That's the best part because of low crime. It looks like our health care is a little off. Let's move in and see why the problem is. Oh, you see, so we only have 10 out of 10, so we need to add another patient waiting room. And again, this is where it gets expensive. So this is where it starts adding on. That's where I really like. That's why I really like it when we can add the large hospital. What do we need for that? Department of Safety in the region, which I believe you can add to the city hall. That's what do you got for now? Oh, nice. Yep, there we go. So let's do this. Let's add the Department of Safety. Still looking good. And that should be able to or free up that hospital one. Yes, okay, excellent. Boy, 120,000 simoleons. Woo, okay. That might take a while. What's this guy? What's he want? So glad, dreadful. See, I don't like those crime pay. I don't know. No thanks. Should arrest you, fool. Cares about fire. Let's see. So crank it up. Yeah, we might need a larger fire station eventually too. But right now we're looking good with. Did we put the fountain out? Yeah, I believe we did. And then we got some mid-range commercial going on right here. Okay. So far we're at 2,600 sims. And it's still saying, boy, it just want us to load up on some people, right? But again, we're keeping this area, we'll keep this area free for future. Oh, we'll keep this area free for education. Maybe these 2 blocks right here. We'll keep these 2 free areas. Now, here's what I'm going to do. Oh, I wonder if we can upgrade these into... Does it let you? Ooh, it does. It gives you a streetcar option. That'll be fun. We'll do that. How much are those? 30? How much per hour? Doesn't say. See, in the old games, they used to charge you for road segments too. So I'm always a little hesitant. But here's what we're going to do. Boy, I tell you what, I'm going to pause it real quick. The only reason I'm pausing is because I don't want to screw up any mojo that might be happening on the street right here. Because see how it's going to take out some? And I'm going to add this guy going right. I don't know. I don't want it right here. No. I'm going to add this guy going right straight down that way. And right straight down that way. You can see it's rather expensive. It's going to help our traffic, though. So now we have a nice infrastructure in town here. See how we got a nice little cross area, and I'm going to put some trees on there eventually too to try to see what we got. Let's get back rolling here. How's our approval? 78% still. Industry's not very happy. Eventually, we can get rid of the industry if we keep needing people. Oh, look at town. Town's just glorious with. Oh yeah, that's looking good. So we need some residential though. It's looking pretty intense, huh? So let's add some more blocks here. We'll get some residential going here. And don't forget the parks, folks. Those are crucial for the well-being of your people. Really increase that land value. And I don't like, why isn't, let's add some more right there. There we go. Town is looking good. We're about 58 minutes in here. I know we had to take a quick little stop, but see, when you get these higher wealth houses, not a lot of crime, not a lot of sickness. So you really want to, that's why you get the, wow, some of these houses are, look at this one. That is nice. You really want to get, oh, there's a fire. But yeah, you see, you want to get a lot of these places nice and leisure friendly. Get those parks in there. Now, here's where it becomes fun. Because notice how there's no need for industry right now. All these people are working at local businesses and whatnot. So what I like to do, go in there before this pollutes all of your land, because the industry's dirty, right? It really is dirty. So what I like to do is I like to hold the control down, de-zone certain areas. You don't want to do them all at once because it will affect your hourly profit. So start bulldozing these areas, get rid of them. Little guy right there, a little sliver. 2 little slivers right there. Look at that. But see how the land is a little bit of pollution right there. That's what you want to stay away from. But then let's rock some more residential over here. free up some land. Let's get a park over there because we can, right? Boom. Try to get that land value a little higher. Yeah, see that? Yeah, everyone likes that. So you got some nice buildings in there. We're still about 5,600, which is gravy. Really nice. Boy, look at all these. I mean, boy, a lot of wasted land. Talk about buying some estate. Look at how far my population went down because these are all just huge. Yeah, we need some more density like this guy where it's kind of in the middle of the density, but that'll come. That will come. What's this? What's this? Some guy throwing a party or something? Yeah, I hear hippie. We don't want you jazz. We don't want you partying in this city. Hopefully that didn't affect me. 76 approval. It's tough. It is tough. I've never done it before, so the city's looking good though. I wonder what I'm gonna do is I really want that hospital. We just don't have enough money yet. Fire seems to be just fine. No upgrade. We need 15,000 residents. Let's get across the road here, across the avenue. Let's see if it holds our. Oh, what happened there? Oh, that's not gonna cut it. Sorry, folks. I'm not dealing with that. We're getting rid of it. I'm gonna add a road right here, and I am demolishing this guy. Oh, that pains me too because those are some nice houses. Let's make sure it's filled in though with some residential. There we go. Looks like they're coming right back to build, so no harm, no foul, right? All right, well, we are about at the 1 hour. Unfortunately, our mayor approval rating at this time, 77%. We need to get that up. We're looking at 90. I don't know if it can be done, but we're going to try. All right, but anyway, folks, thank you for tuning in to the first episode of the A-Train YouTube channel, the first episode of trying to establish a nice, solid city in what we like to call the original, not really the original SimCity, but you get what I'm saying. So join us in the next one. We're going to continue this city and hopefully keep rocking and rolling and get that 90% approval. So we'll see you next time. This is the A-Train. Peace out, everyone.